What's up, beautiful Sagittarius? I'm super excited to see you here today. I'm going to do your monthly reading for the month of November, and we're going to tune into your energy. I'm going to get the deck of cards here to first start off with the overall energy of your month, beautiful Sagittarius. You can watch this for your sun, moon, or rising, of course. This is a general reading, keep that in mind. Tuning into the energy. First off, what I saw when I was preparing for your reading, I saw you standing in the rain with a bucket, and I saw the bucket getting fuller and fuller, filled with water. And I saw you trying to take the water out with a spoon, like trying to take the water out with a spoon, and you were doing this like really quick and like really passionate, like as if you needed to save something, or like it was very important to you. And I felt it starting to rain harder and harder, and you kept doing this, and all of a sudden you started to look at the sky, you looked at the bucket, you stood up, and you just turned around and walked away. That was what I saw visually for you when it comes to this month. So what it said to me is that I kind of feel like you have been overburdened. I kind of feel like you were either um, doing a lot of things for a lot of people, and you were not getting enough in return, and you decided to walk away, or you decided to walk away from a situation that was no longer serving you because you noticed that what you were doing was just insane. It wouldn't help, it wouldn't change, the situation wouldn't change. No matter how much effort or energy you would put in it, it would not change. So that was definitely what I felt for you. And I kind of feel like for some of you this meant like your bucket have been full, like there's some like source situation that's creating you to like be overwhelmed all the time, or be overwhelmed in a certain situation. And I kind of feel like the situation would not stop, or the person will not stop doing this. And while saying this, I kind of get a lot of pain in my solar plexus area. So I kind of feel like you've been bottling up emotions when it comes to this situation or this person, and you kind of are ready to walk away from it, or walking away from it. Let me see what we got as a month energy. The energy of the month for you, beautiful Sagittarius, is compassion. And tuning into this card, the energy that I feel for you is that I feel like a bit of, I don't want to say pain. I kind of do. I think it's pain in your back area. It doesn't matter if it's a lower back, on your shoulders, or the middle. But I do feel that you have either taken on too much, or you have been walking around with a lot of issues, with a lot of old baggage. And I feel like you really want to let it go. I feel like you've been trying. That was what I've kind of been seeing with the spoon. But I kind of feel like you don't know how. And with the card of compassion, it's kind of telling me that it's very important for you to keep in mind that everyone you come across is some sort of mirror for you, and how hard a situation is, no matter what situation you are in, there is something that you can take from that situation in order to create a space and an energy, a situation, a you that is more beneficial to you. And I feel that it's very important for you to do this, to take the lesson and go, to take the lesson and start over. There is something that you have been trying to make work that has not been working for you, that has not been working for you the way you would like it to work. This could be in a relationship energy. I kind of feel like it has to do with relationships. This could be relationship, work area, a love relationship, soulmate. For some of you, this is definitely twin flame and soulmate relationship. There's a pull that's keep like getting you all back together in that energy, but for some reason it's not working out. Try to have compassion for yourself. Don't judge yourself for trying to like take the water out with a spoon. Don't judge yourself for either like standing there in the rain without any protection, while the person you're doing this for is standing on an umbrella, like telling you directions, like what to do from a certain space. Whatever may be the situation for you, it's very important to be compassionate towards yourself, and to know that you are a being that's able to grow and expand and learn from certain situations, no matter how long you have been in a situation. No matter how, like it might not have been the first time. This might not have been the second time. You might be in the situation for the third, maybe even eighth, maybe even 10th time. And you're like, what the hell? How did I get here again? Um, so don't be hard on yourself. I feel like it's really important for you to take a breather and release that energy, because I feel it's like high here. It's high. I feel there's a very restless energy there for you. So let's look into your light and shadow energy. Light being your subconscious, light being your conscious energy, your higher self, the things that you perceive as positive, the things you are aware of. And shadow being the energy of the subconscious, the ego, things you are unaware of, things that you perceive as unpleasant or even negative. So let me see what we got for you, beautiful Sagittarius, when it comes to the month of November, when it comes to your light energy, and when it comes to your shadow energy. Okay, so what we got for you when it comes to the light energy, we got 69, and we got natural humility, and we got future here, and you see a certain person floating. So what this card is telling me when it comes to light energy, I kind of feel like it is very important for you to get back in balance with your feminine and masculine energy. I kind of feel like you need to get back to the source. You need to get back to you. You need to refocus. You need to just let go of things, like be like, okay, I see what I've done there, see what I've done there, see what I've done there, and retreat yourself. And then I kind of feel like you need to do some sort of evaluate. You kind of need to evaluate your situation and kind of see where you're at right now. I kind of feel like your masculine and your feminine is out of balance, so you might be more in the masculine energy or more in the feminine energy, making you either very active, very doing, but not taking the time to be still, or either being really still and not taking the time to do. And no matter which one of the two you are, Sagittarius, or which one of the two you are acting upon this month or the last couple of months, I feel that this energy of acting, and not being still is out of fear. I feel like you are afraid of being still for what is able to come up, because whenever you stop putting the water out of the bucket, it will overflow. And I feel like you are afraid of the emotions that will come up as soon as you are still. You might feel very uncomfortable being still. And if you are a Sagittarius that is still and is kind of like on the background and afraid to take action, I feel like you are afraid of taking action because you are afraid of failure. You are afraid of not being good enough. You are afraid of your greatness. I kind of feel like you have, especially if you have been very silent and very afraid to step like into your light, Sagittarius, and very afraid to take action, I feel like you have a lot of possibility to get out of that energy this month and step more into your light and more into your greatness. It's very important to balance the masculine and the feminine, so make sure you take action and rest, action and rest, action and rest. Be intuitive, and make sure that you also embody a little bit of that ego energy. That the ego is good for creating your identity, the ego is good for keeping you safe. So balance those two out, and then it will be a beautiful month for you. In the shadow aspect of you this month, beautiful Sagittarius, we got number 105, a light of awareness. So this is not a negative type of card. It came reversed though. So I kind of feel like what it here, like you see, like it kind of looks like the candle is coming out of the person, and it's kind of showing the being. It's kind of showing me that you have been giving way too much of yourself, and you might be giving from a perspective that is not fully balanced or not fully healed, and it doesn't make the way you do your things for other people necessarily like a bad thing or a good thing. There's no judgment there, but it might be from a space where you can heal some more. I feel like you might be a little bit afraid of your shadow, maybe especially the last, I want to say 3 months. You might be a little bit afraid of your shadow sides, of your ego, of not being good enough, not being perceived as a good person. You might have been trying way too hard to be seen by people, to be accepted, to be loved, to be rewarded, to be acknowledged. And I feel like this is coming from a little bit of a shadowy energy for you. And this month, I kind of feel like this will come up a couple of times too. But this time, I feel like you will be ready to walk away from it. Like I saw in my mind's eye when I was preparing for you, I saw you walking away, and not in a way of as like giving up, but in a way of like, I don't know what I was doing. This is not working. This is not for me. I will look for something better. A different solution, a different situation, a different bucket, a different continent where there's not this type of rain. Whatever may be the case for you, I kind of feel like you will be ready to move away from it. So this is a very positive, good energy for you to be in, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. We're going to move into your love energy. So love, oh, I'm talking about a relationship kind of. So when I'm looking at a relationship, how you can look at this is as all types of relationships. Yes, your love relationships, this could be soulmate, twin flame, family, children, a loved one, the relationship with yourself. So all types of relationships will go, and this is the energy I will be picking up for you. You've been going, going, going. Some of you Sagittarius have been very talkative. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. So the cards that I got for you, this is in Dutch, so if you're not Dutch, you cannot read it, but I will read it for you. It says engagement or commitment, and underneath it says your love life will get to a higher commitment, like a higher level of commitment. And then we got the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So what I'm picking up here is a couple of things. I feel some of you might have been on a crossroads choosing between two people, and now you feel like you know which direction you want to go in, with who you want to go, and you're ready to commit to this person fully. This will go for some of you, not all of you. I definitely feel like in some sort of relationship this month there will be a new commitment made. This could be a commitment to yourself, like walking away from the bucket of water and committing to doing better for you, doing something that it honors your soul and honors who you want to be in this world. But I also feel like this could be relationships that are already existing. This could be love relationships that go to the next level in commitment. This could be getting together and calling it a thing. This could be moving in together or deciding to move in together, getting engaged, getting married. But this could also mean getting a deeper connection to one another, a more valuable connection to one another. I feel like some of you all have been struggling with some maybe twins or children, or somebody that's been two-faced, that's been showing you all different types of ways, and you don't know if the person is even trustworthy. I feel like this month you will get some answers when it comes to this energy or when it comes to this person, and you will be able to make a decision based upon that. So you can either choose there to commit to the person, or to commit to recreating or healing the situation, or you can commit to yourself and moving forward. This is the energy that I'm picking up for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to love or relationships. I'm saying love again. Now we're going to move into work. I don't know which cards I use. I think I used this one. Oh yeah, and this one. Now we're moving into work, and when I'm looking at work, I'm looking at jobs, looking at businesses, I'm looking at higher purposes, your soul's mission, study, looking at school, looking at everything that's expanding your financial life, material life, knowledge, yes, and the way of you serving other people. One more, please. I got for you receive, and I got rebellion. Oh, I hope it's yes, rebellion. So the energy I'm picking up here for you, beautiful Sagittarius, when it comes to these energies, when it comes to work, when it comes to study, I kind of feel like you are getting some knowledge, some amount of money, or some sort of upgrade of something. Um, do I say this right? Yes, some sort of upgrade. I kind of feel some sort of upgrade. So I'm not always talking about, I'm not definitely like not talking for everyone about a promotion, but this could be an upgrade as a new computer, new car coming from your job, or coming from money created by work. 1 second. Yes, sorry. Um, um, so yes, this could be also, so not just job, getting a new laptop from work or something, energy, but it could also be upgrade in workspace, maybe moving to a new space where you're going to work in. And when it goes for school, because I feel like I have to talk about school too, there's some of you that are going to be very connected to school, maybe even for work, or this could be because you're trying to study something or trying to go back to school. I definitely feel like you will be receiving some good news here, or something that's going to help you move forward this month. So very important for you this month. I also see that there's going to be some sort of rebellion in energy. This means that you need to put better boundaries up when it comes to work and private. I kind of feel like you've either been working too much, or you have been talking too much of your private stuff on the work floor, and this is going to get you in some sort of trouble if you keep doing this. So you need to create healthier boundaries here too, but you also need to learn to say no, stand up for in situations that are actually like necessary for you to do so. If your manager is asking something for you that's either not good for your health, not good for your whatever, you just need to stand up and say no. Period. And I kind of feel like this also has to do with, again, too much water, too much pressure, too much weight on your shoulders, and you need to say no. And you can say no, but you can also set healthier boundaries by saying no, I cannot do this alone. I need more assistance, I need more support, I need more this, I need more money to get this project done. I need more, whatever you need in order to get the stuff done. You see that the old ways with the bucket are not working anymore. It's like you bringing water to sea. I'm thinking if that's even a thing in English. I don't know. Dutch. I'm Dutch. So Dutch and English all get mixed up, and you get a beautiful thing in creation with words and language and grammar, whatever here. But yeah, I definitely feel that's important for you to do so, to like keep your healthy boundaries and to tell them what you need this month, especially. And I want to say December too. I kind of feel some of you have been overworking and been afraid to say no to your job or no to your boss or call in sick. And I want you to remember that you're working for somebody and you're not creating your own empire, and you are allowed to put your mental health, emotional health, and physical health, spiritual health before your job. Yes, I said it. I did. Listen. So that brings us to health. Let's move into health. We'll get the cards here. Which one did I take? I think I took this one. Yes. Okay, looking at health. When I talk about health, I'm talking about your emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical health, or whatever health you can think of. The energy for this beautiful Sagittarius in the month of November. One more, thank you. Yes, okay. So we're getting a dance with life. And the cards says, do something to change your energy. And then we got Haitius. And it says, prepare, map out, arrange, rest, relax, industry, work, replenish, breathe, and substance. You can't make this stuff up. I just said this. Okay, we're just gonna dive into it. So when I'm looking at this card, I kind of feel like you see her dancing under the moon. I kind of feel like this month the influence of we get Mercury retrograde this month. I kind of feel like the way the planets are set up this month are creating some sort of restlessness, some sort of tiredness, some sort of uncomfortable feeling in your body, in your mental, emotional, spiritual state. So I kind of feel like you need to be focusing on a lot of energy work to keep your energy and vibration high in order for you to not get ticked over the edge. Yeah. I kind of see you like standing on the edge and like wobbling. Am I going to go into whoop a burnout energy, depression energy, or like whoa totally blow out and like blow up out of proportion, like extremely aggressive or reactive or like on edge the entire time, or your body is just going to tell you nope, you need to call in sick or I will be sick. Yes. So I kind of feel like, again, with the bucket of water, some of you might have been pushing the boundaries way too much, and now it's time for you to bring it all back together and change and shift your energy. Be flexible here. Dancers are very flexible. They're able to move their bodies to the current, whatever the current or whatever the beat or the music may be. And I want you to do the same this month. I want you to adapt to the energies, and I want you to work with it, but in a way that feels comfortable for you. Don't overstretch it. Yeah. Don't let too much water in your bucket and then try to get it out with a spoon. The Haitius card is talking about you needing to prepare, plan, rest, relax, breathe, and especially underneath it says industry and work. So this card to me tells me that you definitely been either working way too much or like there's too much burden on you, and I kind of feel like it has to do with the industry, with work, school, the things we talked about before this just now. I kind of feel like it has to do with this, and otherwise you're just wearing a lot of carrying a lot of burdens. Well, I don't know why I say wearing. I kind of feel like there's a deeper meaning than just mispronouncing. So I kind of feel like I felt like I needed to tap into that a little bit more. When I tune into that energy, I feel like you have been wearing a mask. You have been wearing some type of energy that has been tearing you down, like making you tired. So maybe on the work front, you have been putting on some sort of mask, talking totally different than you do when you're at home, acting totally different, dressing totally different. And this is kind of, for some of you, not all of you, been way too much now, and you're now ready to like move into something else because this doesn't feel in alignment anymore. And I kind of feel a lot of pressure on my heart space now. So I could definitely feel it has to do with your heart space, with your heart, and you feel like some of you might be feeling heartbroken or might just be done and over it, might just be ready to leave and stop the entire thing. If this is work, if this is a relationship, I kind of feel like this is something that's been heavy on your heart. But it's very important for you to take the high road and to focus on you replenishing your energy, you taking good care of your body so you can take good care of your mind, your soul, your emotions, and then you can show up in the world, because this is very important for you this month, Sagittarius, that you are all right, that you put yourself first. You need to put yourself first this month. That needs to be your priority. Yes. Then we're moving into healing. So when it comes to healing, what you need to focus on this month, what needs to heal, what needs to be addressed, what's coming up for you, what you need to focus on. Ooh, same thing as Scorpio. Okay, we got for you connecting with the ancestors, and then we got intuition. So what I'm getting for you about healing this month, beautiful Sagittarius, and these are two very looking like cards. So I definitely feel like these are very interconnected to one another. I see you, like we talked about just now, your bucket being really full, and I kind of feel like you are repeating some sort of pattern constantly, like constantly repeating a pattern. This is not the first time you've been in this place, in this situation. Might be a different situation, like the jacket might be different, the look might be different, the gift might be wrapped different, might look like a little bit twitched or like, you know what I'm saying? But the inside of whatever was wrapped around it, the inside, what's in there, the gift in there is the same. It has the same setup, has the same patterns, same energy. Help might even be with the same person again. So I definitely feel that it's very important for you to try to break these ancestral patterns and to try to like focus on healing all the parts of yourself that keep attracting this situation, keep attracting this energy. So you're definitely healing some ancestral generational patterns here this month, so they might pop up for you. I kind of feel like it's very important for you to integrate the two parts of you, the light side and the shadow side, and make them come together, to not be so hard on yourself. And we got this in the heart space here, and it's kind of telling me that you need to do some forgiveness. Yeah, you need to do some forgiveness. You need to do some compassion, be compassionate towards yourself, and heal this space here. Open it up. Or you can do this with me. Breathe in. You know, every time I feel very overwhelmed and I feel hard, like, and my energy being clogged up here, and I don't know how to express it. Seems really strange, but I start like, you know, like a battle, like when you go to war, like they like pump themselves up, like pumping on their chest. Well, I do the same, like I slap on my breast, like on my not on my breast, not like this, but on my heart chakra, and I make a sound like, wow, okay, I'm stopping, I'm done, like this, to get the energy flowing again. As soon as the energy flows, it's not stuck here. It will not feel hard. Will not feel, and then it all of a sudden will flow into this space. Yeah, if you feel it here, it is important. You can scream, you can yell. It is important to get it out of here, to express it. This could be either by dancing, painting, do something creative. This can be by yelling. This could be by writing. This could be whatever, but just get it out of here so it will not be retreating back to the heart space. Yeah. And then we got your intuition. So this month is very important to trust your intuition. And I kind of feel like we got a beautiful woman standing inside of this, talking about the feminine energy. But I also want to talk about the inner child. So I kind of feel like this month will be very important for you to step into the feminine energy, or to embody the feminine energy in a more balanced way. We talked about this, I think, before already. But also to focus on whenever your inner child is coming up. And I feel like your inner child will be coming up in ways, creating situations for you where you're either expressing a little bit funny, or you think like you don't have the words to express. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that making you feel very small, or bringing you back to a certain pattern or a way of expressing yourself that seems very childlike or very broken, while you are like, what, where does this come from? I know how to articulate, I know how to express myself, I know how to use these words, I'm very strong. And all of a sudden, when you come around this person, or when you have to deal with this person, you kind of feel small, you start stuttering, or you kind of feel kind of funny. This is your inner child asking your attention to heal something that this person is triggering in you. Pay attention this month. Yeah, this could be a very great month for you to heal these things, or at least get a level deeper, and get moving forward, trying, like, not trying, getting you in the energy of creating the life that you want, instead of living your life for other people. Yeah, Sagittarius, this is your reading. I hope it resonates with you. If it did, let a comment down below. Let me know if you would like to see more monthly readings for you, beautiful Sagittarius. Do a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get your monthly updates, so you will be provided with some insights and maybe some clarity, maybe some healing. Sending you all my love and good energy, and I hope you have a very beautiful month. Stop taking water out with a spoon out of the bucket. It's not working. I love you.